This was in like February. Mind you, nobody even knew none of this was going on. I definitely admire people who travel to different countries to live there, or because they have to, or because, you know, that's their only choice. And see what's about to happen next. Okay, what is up, guys? It's Ilana and I'm back with another video. As you can see, this Extreme is not sponsoring me, but just a little bit of this and some water, and girl, you got your curls looking juicy. But as you can see, I am not in London, and girl, let me tell you why. Or boy, get comfortable, get something to drink. Back in March, I got accepted to a position at the National Gallery of London. I just got the email that said, congratulations, you have been selected for the National Gallery of London. OMG. So I just had my second interview with the National Gallery of London, and I freaking love those people. We're going to London. We're going. If I get this opportunity. The interview went well. I felt really prepared, and I was just really excited. Like, I could talk to them all day. But yeah, so stay tuned. Guys, so I just found out that we're going to London. Ah! Okay, we're going to London. And I'm really excited about that, and I'm super excited that I even, you know, got the opportunity. First of all, I am blessed, grateful, and overwhelmed with joy that I even got the opportunity to have an interview with the National Gallery of London. 2 out of 20 people get accepted to this great opportunity that I didn't even know was possible. I applied to this thing late, right before I went on my missions trip. I was like, it was due on like Thursday. And then I saw it in my email, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about London because I had finals. So I was like, shoot. I took it to Megan, I took it to Captain. They were like, Ilana, I'm serious. Like, this is due in about 2 days, and you need like 9 documents. And I was like, I got you. This was in like February. Mind you, nobody even knew none of this was going on. We're excited that I even, you know, got the opportunity. I was going to be doing the developmental portion at the gallery, which is like help host events, do behind the scenes things, like set events up. I was gonna work there for 6 weeks, so we needed a temporary work visa. So we submitted it like 1 week before we were supposed to go to London. So right now I'm currently leaving, and I'm kind of sad, but I have to go to my visa appointment in London. So at the I got past the check-in, and so far it's been good. They've been joking with me though. I feel a little better, but it's really strict in here, and like I've never had to really go through this process. So I'm about to use the bathroom and then go to my appointment. I'm just about to cry. This is so much. What is up? Here I am again. I am in the car, and I felt a lot better. I took some time, journaled, charged my phone. I had some coffee. I drank a lot of water, and I ate the rest of my salad. Not much I can do today, like literally. Guess I was just really worried about not being able to go to London June 18th. All in all, God has a plan. He gonna make it work. So tomorrow I'll meet with them and peace them out. Yeah, crazy. So it takes about 6 weeks. So we did expedited everything, and we were like, okay, bet, like it will be good, like we'll be able to go. And I was like, you know, I have faith, because, you know, God always be coming through. But this time I was like, you know, I have faith that we're gonna go, guys, but at the same time we have to understand that it may not come in time, and it did not. So we kept having to postpone and postpone and postpone. I had to reschedule my flight 3 times. And it was really stressful, and it was like an emotional roller coaster for me. The girl who I was going with, her visa came, and I was really excited for her, but that's when I started to worry, because at first I wasn't worrying, but then after a while I started to get concerned, and I was like,
1 month later.
Okay, so my visa's not coming, and everything is going downhill. She got hers back 3 weeks later, so mine didn't come back yet, and it's been like 5 weeks late, like almost a month. And so So I had to come down to the decision. Like, I mean, crying and like it took a lot for me, but I had to come down to the decision. Like, if I was going to wait again, reschedule my flight until like the 16th or whatever, and have like 2 weeks in London if my visa came by then, and risk it, or reschedule my flight and just cancel the trip. So I canceled the trip because I'd rather get the 6 weeks experience. Like, it would be cool to be like, I'm in London, but I'd rather get the 6 week experience just working and getting to know the people there, getting to know the culture, and being able to go to Spain or Italy if I want to, instead of 2 weeks and just being like, I'm in London. No, I want to be in London, Italy, Spain. I want to be in Portugal. I want to be everywhere. So it's like, I don't know. And I just want to learn more about just what there is to working at a gallery and stuff. So we rescheduled my flight to the longest, like to the furthest month out, close to next summer. And so yeah, that's what happened to London, and that's why I'm not there. I know a lot of people were asking like, how come I'm in the States already, and like if I'm in London, and it's just been a lot for me. But why I wanted to really talk about it is because it really taught me a lot about myself, about God, about just the people I have around me. What this experience has taught me about myself and God is that like it's really a beautiful thing, because it's like I was sad. I was like, dang, like I can't go to London. My flight's not working. Like, what's going on? I'm confused. I'm like, you know, at home stressed. Like, I'm waiting for my visa like day in and day out. I'm not getting a job because I'm about to leave for London. Like, I'm about to leave the States. Like, nobody's gonna hire me. So I'm like, okay, can't get a job, can't work. It was a lot, and I was just like overwhelmed. And the unknowns for me and not knowing what's gonna happen have always been a struggle. Gosh, it's so scary to feel like in the middle of a situation but you can't control it. Like, I don't know, for me that's like the scariest thing ever. Like, I don't know how to like put into words how like scary it is, but it's just like I had to adjust to so many unknowns in this situation. So many unknowns. Oh my gosh. Throughout the whole thing, it's like I started to question, like, am I doing something wrong? So I started asking myself, am I praying enough? Am I talking to God enough? Am I doing something wrong? I started to be like, I'm not praying. I'm not going to pray anymore because maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not going, like, and then I was just like, yo, I don't know. I don't want to feel this way. But then again, like, all the uncertainties made me feel just, like, so overwhelmed. But at the same time, it's like I knew I couldn't give up. So I would just wake up, go for my run, go for my walk, talk to friends, listen to music, watch a Netflix show, laugh with my family, and visit my grandpa. And I was really crying because I'm 20 years old and I got the opportunity to go to London. And just traveling and seeing different people. I know like some of my friends have never even been out the state, or some people have never been out the country. And it's like I already was able to go out the country one time in the past 5 months. So it's like even that it was a shocker for me. So I think like sometimes in life we get so caught up in the moment and the idea. Like, I started to see all my friends in the UK and like everybody posting London and the National Gallery of London all of a sudden. And I was like, it was hard to not compare myself. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, so she's at London. She's at the National Gallery where I'm supposed to be right now, and my visa still didn't come. Okay, bet. So I kept having to log off because I was just like, I'm not doing this today. I'm logging off. I'm not gonna look at this. I'm not gonna watch it, because it's like, look, every single person has their own journey. Every single person has their own story. Every single person has their own calling. And I truly believe that for me, my purpose in this whole thing is to encourage people who are like me. I grew up in a city where went through a lot of traumatic things, and that's what I thought I had to be, and that's what my future was. So I always held on to this small hope that one day I could potentially change. But from what I went through, it made me change my whole perspective, and I just thought that's what I had to go through for the rest of my life, and that I was just gonna be in that one city forever. So it's like, I don't know. And I remember just going to travel for the mission trip. This guy, he looked at me and was like, one day he was like, I really hope I can go to the United States. And I was like, you will. And just realizing how privileged I am to just even travel to other people's countries so freely, and just to be able to get the documents and the money, it's like, wow. And just the process of the work visa to go to London, oh my gosh, like 4 months, y'all, I've been doing this visa work, and I really do salute and like give full, and not that I haven't already, but I definitely admire people who travel to different countries to live there, or because they have to, or because, you know, that's their only choice. And I really do admire that, because I feel like it's something that I never had to experience until now. And it's definitely emotional not knowing when or why or where, you know, and it's a whole new world on the other side. And it's like, either way, you're gonna be afraid once you get there. And so I think for me, it's like, it made me happy. It made me happy that I didn't go to London, and it made me feel a lot more free, because I feel like it taught me to appreciate being where I am emotionally, physically, and spiritually, without trying to run away. I always try to run away from things, but at the same time, God really is just always gonna get the glory from me. I know that it wasn't my time to go to London. I don't know why. Maybe next year I'll meet my husband, but yeah, so it's like, that's why I'm not in London. But of course, y'all know I'm always gonna have a story and see the good in something, because that's who I am. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm excited to see what happens and what God has for me. In the meantime, I'm just working, getting ready for college, trying to figure out majors. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for what's to come. And I don't know. So we'll see what happens next. See what's about to happen next, okay? Okay. See what's about to happen next. Hey. But yeah. So it's Ilana, and I am out. It's Ilana, and I'm out. Peace.